We'll be discussing about hoisting in JavaScript in this tutorial. So hoisting is the process of moving all the declarations to the top of the current scope. As you know, JavaScript has a global execution scope where all the memory allocation and the code is executed. So just like if we initiate a variable, let car is equal to Volvo, BMW. So in this case, JavaScript will initialize the variable car and give its value BMW. Let's just suppose we will initialize let car, and we let car, and we console.log, and just like we can initialize by this. And after we are initializing the very car is equal to BMW, console.log car. So what will be the output according to your case? Here the value will not be defined. Value is not defined. The output should be like this. I can show you the output. It is here you can see the value is undefined in this case, and then in second case when you define the value, it is in the case BMW. Suppose we are now like just this. What will happen now? Control X. So let's just see reference error. As you can see, here is the reference error because the value is not initialized. But suppose we are, this is the same as the case with the const and let behave same in the similar manner in JavaScript. Suppose now we will use variable car. What will be the output in this case? The output will be undefined. Okay, so BMW as BMW, because we just know if we are not defining any value. So in this case, you can see the error is not occurred. But if I this, you can see the result is BMW, and if I use let variable let car, you can see reference error. And if I use const, you can see the error. It's basically okay. So const car, there is some error. Okay, so it's basically both error are occurring. Syntax error is the same. So if I use the var, and you can see the result is showing. This is basically hoisting. So that's the reason we will not use variable. We are generally don't use variable in the JavaScript, because if we are giving value to the some variable, and then before even initializing the variable, and the value will be stored in that variable, it may lead to a bug. So that's why we use always we may generally use let or const keyword, so that it should always throw the undefined error, reference error, because we are initializing the value after the print statement, so it should throw an error, and that is the case. This is due to the hoisting, and you can see reference error, and the reference error is not occurring in case of variable when we are initializing var. So thank you so much for listening.